How y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all are having a good evening. Hope y'all had a good Memorial Day weekend. A nice long 3-day weekend for those over here in the States. I know I did. Laid out next to the pool a little bit, ate some good food. Hopefully y'all had a good time as well. Hopefully y'all are doing well on this new course so far. The Vegas Sundown tournament and the new Milano course. Give me just a second here so I can get things situated on my tablet. If y'all hadn't been on the 19th hole, I encourage you to do so. Check out our new group photo we got there. Brad Racine did that for us, so next time you see Brad in the community page, give him some booms. All right. So we are playing the rookie first, and this will be being played live. And then for those that do wish to stick around, I will be showing my round from my pro account. And then also I do plan to stream another pro account round tomorrow night about the same time. So that's kind of the schedule right now. Not sure about the opening or weekend round yet. Play that one by ear, but normally when I do stream it is usually about the same time. I may try to do one of my weekend or opening round streams a little bit earlier one of the days, but we'll see. So let's see here. Logging into the stream right now, and let's see what we got chat-wise going on. Got a bunch of people already in the chat, I see. All those that are here, what's up? Glad you all could make it. Hopefully we can add a few more as the night goes by. Everybody that said, hey, what's up? Hey, back, and thank you for all the good lucks. Yeah, go ahead, James. Put up that post for me, if you don't mind, in the 19th hole. Definitely wouldn't mind that. Let's see if I can share it on Facebook here. This is an old, fugly iPad here I'm using, so it takes what seems forever to go anywhere and do anything. I left my other tablet at work today. Okay, so posting that on Facebook. Okay, so that's posted on Facebook. James, if you would post on the 19th hole and on the Mod Squad for me. I seen RJ was just on and doing a Vegemite challenge with his daughter, so hopefully that went well. I did catch the back end of it, and it looked like RJ has grown accustomed to Vegemite. It didn't seem like it hit him as hard as it did last time. So either he was putting on a show for us last time, or he's been sneaking a little bit of Vegemite and getting used to it so that he could look, you know, all big man and macho for his daughter when she was here. What's up, Sean? Yeah, Dane, I believe you're right. I think he loves it. I think it's growing on him. He's probably finishing up that slice of toast right now as we speak. What's up, Santos? How's it going today? Let's say Roger says he did 3 in pro and 1 in rookie. Yep, I seen you do that 1 in rookie and qualify with those low clubs. Awesome job. As long as you know which routes to take, you can do it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the rookie. We will be going with the Big Topper 4 on this first hole and going to the right side. I played a lot of Tour 4 in preparation. I did not play into the Tour 9 much because I don't have that kind of cash flow to really play there. But I did watch some videos that my buddy Joe Kim has submitted, and those were up on my website, my YouTube site. But I have to tell you, the pro is a lot different than the rookie. Some of the wins are different, and normally, a minus 12 is an even Steven score. Minus 11 is an even Steven score for this tournament, and that's mistake free. So, I've played several practice rounds already, and I've seen a lot of people, minus 8 to minus 11 being like the qualifying, kind of that area that I've seen a lot of people are qualifying in. So I know in the rookie there's a lot more people scoring better scores, and that's because one is much easier to eagle. There's a few other holes that are much easier to eagle, and we're going to check those out today. Appreciate it, Brad. What are you doing, dog? Watched Brad play a little bit last night. Enjoyed that. And a little bit earlier today on his expert account. Watched him play a little bit, so that was fun. Sean says he got a minus 11 in pro and got 10th place. But I'm going to be bound to guess that is a very grouped up pile of people in that bracket. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We will be using the big topper on the first hole. Yeah, Clint, you talking about that hole where you go up the middle to jump to the green? Jonathan Mullins got a minus 13 in pro. Awesome job, Jonathan. It's not impossible to get a minus 14 or minus 15. You got to have some rolls go your way. If you don't have any rolls go your way and you just play a mistake-free round, you're going to shoot a minus 11. If you do have some rolls go your way, then you're looking at a minus 13 or so. I would guess. Minus 26, minus 27 would probably be competing this weekend, if I had to guess. Appreciate it, Craig. What's going on, Heidi? Nice to see you in here. So let's see if nobody else in this bracket yet. So this is a fresh bracket. And we're going to make sure I do have the big topper in. You're going to see me use a lot of big topper and a lot of quarterback here in this round. And Viper. A lot of Viper. So let's go ahead and get started. What's up, R Mad? Yes, you caught a J-Bone stream. I know I stream late. A lot of the Euro guys are sleeping, and I wish that I could stream earlier. It just doesn't work out that way for me. It's hard to stream when you have, I don't remember who it was that said it. Someone called them curtain hangers. Well, I've got 2 curtain hangers that run around my house, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to stream. So you see, either you're going to go the right side on this hole or the left side. They've made a few changes. The palm trees are in play in front of the hole, and in my opinion, they have flattened out the rough. I mean the fairway to the left side of those trees a little bit. I think it's a much easier chance at the eagle going to the left side, but the higher percentage eagle chance is still going to be the right side on this hole. What's up, Mike? Appreciate it, buddy. Hangers or climbers? Curtain climbers. I guess it was curtain climbers that was said. What's up, Helios, buddy? How's it going today? All right, so let's see what we got here. We do have the big topper, and I don't think I'm going to need to use a crazy high ball on this one. We're going to try it with just the Titan ball here. Okay. And that's about right there. We're going to see what we do with the Titan, but I think the Titan can make it. But not if we hit it like that. So we might be in the bunker or the sand. Yep, bunker. If you hit it straight, I think the Titan ball will have enough to get it if you don't have berserkers. And I know everybody does not have berserker balls. So I do believe you can make it with the Titan ball. But you have to hit a really good shot. Appreciate it, James. Ray Strickland says he eagled it with the Titan. Okay. Brad says it will as well. So keep that in mind if you're a rookie and you've never tried to go right because you don't have one of those crazy berserker balls or snow globe balls or even the snowman. You can do it with the Titan ball. So keep that in mind. Of course, yeah, the turbo ball will get there as well, for sure. Those turbo balls are crazy. They're just crazy. Hit that one great left, so that probably won't go in. So we will roll this one in for a birdie. How many people in here bought those turbo balls? So far this week, I've had the great hit blues. Have not been hitting the perfect shot. I don't know. It's always weird. It always seems like I have difficulties hitting perfect shots in qualifying. And then it gets better in the opening round. And then by the weekend round, it's like almost I can't miss a perfect shot. I still swear, putting on my tinfoil hat here, I still think they do something to mess with that kind of stuff during these tournaments. It's just weird how you go from not being able to hit it to all of a sudden being able to hit it like in the same type of pattern every tournament. Mike said he bought the smallest pack of turbo balls they had. There were a few times where I was this close trying to pulling a trigger on some, but I didn't. And those roulette balls they're not bad. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try this rough bump here. And we're going to run out of time, aren't we? Oh, we're just going to hit it here. Oh, we're going to run out of time. Oh, well. But you see what I was thinking about right there. Rough bumping with the Viper. I think it's definitely something you could possibly do. It's a shame that we didn't get the shot off, but sometimes when you have bigger hands and a small phone screen, that kind of stuff happens. But I don't know. Has anybody in here tried that rough bump with the Viper? Y'all have a blurry screen. Huh. That's weird. I'm not sure why y'all would have a blurry screen. Interesting. James says his screen is fine. Santos says his screen is fine. That's weird. Brad said he's tried the Guardian shot here, and I've tried second bounce rough bump. Not a straight bump, though. Yeah, my problem is I don't have the Guardian. So it's either I try the, three bump shot, or I try that some sort of a rough bump with like a Viper, which I think is the club I have the most backspin with. So, if you don't have a Guardian, you've got to figure out different ways to play the hole. So we're going to have, I think it's that hole next. Yep, so we're going to play that hole next. So we're going to go ahead and just do it with the Viper and try this out. Yep, we're going to do it with the Viper. Try it out. What's going on, Brendan? How's it going? Yeah, well, we're going to... Oh, opponent disconnected that time. So we're going to see, we're going to do the rough bump here with the Viper. It might not be something that I continue to do, but it's definitely something I wanted to try. And what better to try than in qualifying? What's up, Mary? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by and joining us. Right now we're talking about what you do if you do not have the Guardian on this hole. You either have to do the shot that he's doing right here, which I think is a very low percentage chance at a hole-in-one. Watch him hit one right here. So what we're trying to do here, what I'm going to try to do here is the rough bump with the Viper. That's about what I get every time I try that shot, and if I put some topspin on it, it usually rolls through the green to the other side, so it's very touchy. We're definitely not going with a Titan ball here. Let's go with a Navigator. 3 backspin. And it's hard because the ball guide kind of gets in the way here. So I like that right there, okay? We're going to go about that right there, I think. All right, let's try this. We added a little bit extra for the wind. Hey, there's a perfect. That's nice to see every once in a while. Okay. No worse than I would be if I had done the bump with the 3 bumps with the iron from the other fairway. I can see that possibility there. I didn't really line up my shot as well as I would normally. I just wanted to get that one adjusted to see if it was a possibility. And it's definitely a possibility, and you know, I did over adjust a little bit extra, and it did actually come off a little bit above the hole. So if I had adjusted that one a little bit more closely to a natural adjustment, I think I adjusted it about 20%, so maybe a 10% adjustment on that one might have been a little bit more of what I should have done. I think that's what I'm going to try next time on that shot. Yeah, Mike, that's what I'm thinking. I adjusted about 20% extra on that one. I was looking at 1.5 bars for the adjustment, basically, and I went about 1 bar and 4/5, almost 2 bars, actually. So yeah, take back a little bit of that adjustment, tone it back a notch, and we might be sniffing an ace right there. Tim McCarthy says he qualified with a -9 par 2 hole. Are you doomed? No, you are not doomed. You are not doomed. Oh well, I guess we're just going to take this shot right here. Yeah, the qualification scores in this are going to be about -9, -10, -11. You know, and as long as you do fix those pars for the opening round, you'll be fine. Shoot a -23 or a -24 on that opening round, and you'll be sitting good. Healy is saying about 10 to 15%. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with about 10% next time. So basically, my adjustment and just a smidgen more. Yeah, just a smidgen more. Not more than a smidgen, just a smidgen. Yeah, Ray, or if you're having issues with the screen being a little bit blurry, try to change the quality. Do have some other people streaming in my house right now, so that could be affecting it. What's up, Tara? How's it going? All right, so hole number 3, and this is the hole that we're all so used to. We're going to go ahead and just use the quarterback here. If you want to use your extra mile on this hole, you can. Definitely a possibility. And I'm going to use my Viper here. But if you have a Guardian or a Sniper, maybe a little bit higher than a 4, you could use a Sniper. I could possibly use a Sniper here. But I'm going to stick with the Viper. I might change that in the next round. We'll see. I'm trying to get that Viper upgraded. that Sniper upgraded to 5. If it gets to 5, you'll see me using it a lot more. But at 4 right now, it's just kind of a little bit, dinky. That's right. Lady Spider's in the house. The security team is here, so nobody mess around. They'll take y'all out back. Brian Benton says he shot a -11 in both rookie and pro. Definitely solid rounds there, Brian. Nicely done. James lost a tire. It might be in the water. James thinks I should use the Horizon. With all that topspin, huh? I don't know about that. So we are going to stick to just these lower level balls here. There's no reason, in my opinion, in the qualifying to use crazy good balls. Basically because, qualifying is really kind of just an extension of practice, in my opinion. Sure, you want to post a good score, but, if you don't, yeah, sure, it is the third tiebreaker. But if you have to get to a third tiebreaker to do something, that means you didn't really kill it on the weekend. And if you kill it on the weekend, it doesn't matter. Now, opening round is a little bit different of a story. You definitely want to take some more risks in the opening round and try to post a little bit better of a score. Yeah, Clint. Come on now. I don't want no forfeits. I want to take these shots and practice. I was going to practice my rookie last night, and then I didn't. I played it on the pro because I was trying to get a certain shot for someone on the 19th hole. They were asking how to play a hole with a level 4 or a level 5 sniper. So I played it with my level 4 and showed them. All right, so we got here. We really want to be aiming about up in here and then use a backspin, but we're not going to be able to. So we're going to put 2 backspin on it. And that looks pretty lined up with the hole right there. So we're going to go just about 1.5 bars because the Viper is basically a 2 per club here. So let's see what we can do here. We did hit it perfect. Not as close as I thought I was going to be. I should have added maybe a little bit of curl to that shot. But definitely an easy eagle. So what did y'all do for your Memorial Day? Anybody here have any big barbecues or anything? James, I always have a problem dialing in on qualifying rounds. I've never been like I never put up like crazy good numbers in qualifying rounds. It's when you get to the weekend round that that's when it counts. Now you use the qualifying rounds to get dialed in. You make shots and then you start adjusting from there. And that's what we're going to do with this. You try out a few things. You know, if you have that shot still in the back of your mind wondering, will this shot work? Well, try it out. If it doesn't work, then, you know, you won't have that sitting in the back of your mind anymore. James says, this is my albatross hole, okay? This is the albatross hole, James said. Let's see, what hole is this? This is the albatross hole. This is, oh yeah, that par 5 is the albatross hole. You might be running a little bit behind, James. This hole coming up here is the par 3. We're going to change to the backbone here. Ray said it rained there all day. Yeah, I live in Mississippi, and that tropical storm or whatever it is now, it was just off to the right, east of us in Alabama. What's up, Brad? There's Mr. Brad Racing. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Brad did some work for us on the banner for the 19th hole. If you haven't seen it yet, go to the website and check it out. No, Mike, we got some rain from it today, but not too much. It was supposed to come like a lot closer to where I live, but apparently in the last, like, during Thursday and Friday, it changed course and went a little bit more east than they thought. Originally, we were supposed to get like 8 to 10 inches of rain from it, but we didn't get any rain on Saturday or Sunday or on Monday, but we did today. But it wasn't really a whole lot. That was close. Roger says he lives in Missouri, and he's getting that rain today. Ken says we got rain, snow, and sleet here. Oh, in Albert. Ow. Snow is, hearing the word snow is crazy for us, for me at this time of year. Jared says, is there a different wind adjustment for this hole? I seem to miss the island a lot on pro. Oh, it's a tough, on pro, this is a really tough hole to play an island hop. I play with my sniper, and I play the rough bump. Or if you have a guardian, you can play full backspin and right spin from that left fairway. Or you can play a rough bump from that left, from the rough to the left side of that bunker. But that island is a really tough shot in the pro, unless you're going to go with your sniper and you feel pretty confident. Alright, so we're going to get to try this hole again with the Viper, and the wind is going to be pretty low, it looks like, so awesome. That's what I was hoping, was to get a lot of practice on this hole with the Viper. Yeah, when you live in the eastern slopes of the Rockies, it's always a possible snow season, I would guess. Joe K in the house. What's up, Joe K? Will do, Brad. I will check it out after we get done with this stream here. Are mad? Ain't no Roll Eagles, Roll Tide here in Mississippi. We're Bulldog. This is Bulldog country. I live about 30 minutes from Mississippi State. About an hour from Tuscaloosa. Let's see, we're going to go with 4 backspin this time. All right. Before you even be able to get this off. So we're going to go 2, 3, and a little bit extra for the little bit 10 miles an hour adjustment. And we hit it perfect, so that's good. So let's see what this one does. Ooh, we're dialing this shot in, boys and girls. We're going to have that shot dialed in. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, it's been pretty hot around here. The last week we've been about mid-80s, but the week before that we were in the 90s. Yeah, we got close on that one. I'm liking that that 10% adjustment a little bit better, and I think if I go back and watch that, I think I was lined up left side of that hole. So if I was lined up dead center of the pin, I might have had it. I've got my garden in full swing. I've got some ghost peppers that I'm growing, and I'm going to send a couple of them to RJ, and we're going to see what he's willing to do on stream. Hole 5. Okay, this is a hole that we can possibly get to. We're going to be using an extra mile 6, and definitely the upper edge, you know, kind of iffy. Rookie club is an extra mile 6, but I have seen it being done with the extra mile 5, so you can do it with the extra mile 5 as well. I will be using the 6 because that's what I have, and that is kind of pushing the limits of what a rookie would be using, but that also does depending on the division you play. And if you're playing in rookie out of the pro division, then everybody's going to have a level 6. If you're playing in the rookie division, like 1, 2, or 3, then you might see a little bit lower clubs, but if you do have an extra mile 5, you can make this shot. You will need a Titan ball for this shot that we're going to attempt. Joe K says, how much spicier is ghost pepper compared to Korean level spicy? I can't remember the exact term that's used to measure pepper heat, but a ghost pepper makes like a jalapeno, like a piece of paper. You know, it's like one of the hottest peppers in the world to eat. Just go on YouTube and look up videos of people eating ghost peppers. Oh, pin chest. Where's Aaron when you need him? Let's see. Hopefully we get some sniper cards. That's what I really need. More crappy Vipers. Let's see. Hornet cards. Okay. Yep. Nothing really that great. Poor Brad said he got 2 hole-in-ones on rookie and then 2 pars. It's just, sometimes Golf Clash has their way of making things even when you get a hole-in-one. All right, Tara, do I need to send you a ghost pepper? Are you going to eat it on live stream? I just got an Apocalypse in the pin chest. Holy smokes. I got my Apocalypse on my main account in a free chest. Oh, the Reapers. Yeah, those Reapers are bad too. There's a bubblegum, like a pop bubblegum, something kind of as well. And those are pretty crazy. Oh, ATM's out on a date. Yeah, James, you do keep up. If you know he's out on a date halfway across the world, and it's Wednesday his time, you keep up with him. Okay, Tara. Well, do you think we can convince RJ to eat one? That would be fun. Brian says he always gets the hole-in-one on the shootouts. So what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be jumping over the sand trap, hitting and hopefully rolling onto the green. This is a hole that is definitely very eagleable for the rookies. And as you see here, my opponent has extra mile 7. And I was talking about divisions. This account is a Pro 1, so that means I will be in divisions with pro level players from the first, second, and third leagues. So I'm actually one of probably the lower clubbed players in this rookie tournament in the bracket that I'm in. And if you're a rookie level 1, 2, or 3, you all have chances to be grouped together. If you play rookie in your expert 1, 2, or 3, then you have chances to be grouped with the experts. So it's not common for me to play and see like level 9, level 10 snipers, level 7 extra miles. It happens. That's the kind of people that I'm playing against. So as you see, I will have to overpower it a little bit, because 2.5 wind is going to take it up to about there, and then I need to get to about there. We do not want to do a whole lot of topspin. We do want to land it right about there. Okay? So we are going to do a little bit of overpower. Okay? And curl and overpower. Do a little bit of overpower. And we hit that one perfect, so let's see where that takes us. And there we go. That's how you take that shot in the rookie. If I had aimed that one a little bit farther to the left, I wouldn't have hit that rough. In the perfect shot scenario, I don't hit that rough. But I'm kind of glad I did, because you do see now that it will roll through. So when you do take that shot, aim a little bit farther to the left than I did, but that curl and spin was perfect adjustment. So you just want to aim it and bounce it on that fairway. And that fairway does kind of have a lean to it, so it's going to lean back to the green. As you saw the screen turn right there, you did see that lean in the fairway. And there we have an eagle. That's worth maybe a little J-boom. It's qualifying. If it's in the rookie, if it's in the weekend round, we might get a little more excited. But qualifying, we're just gonna do a little J-boom. Yes, Mike. Ghost peppers are much hotter than habaneros. They're like 10,000 to 1 hotter, I think. It's a crazy amount. And there's an actual term that is used to measure hotness of. There's an actual term used to measure the hotness of a pepper. I'm not sure what this account has played. Let's see. Let's see where we've played. Scoville. There you go, Scoville. That's it. Nope. Never touched Tour 7. And barely touched Tour 6. 0 out of 6. I've never played a game in Tour 7 with this account. And really only played a little bit in Tour 6 to try to unlock some other clubs. I still don't even have a Guardian on this account, which is crazy. Scoville units. Someone go to Google and look up pepper levels, and someone find what the difference is between a habanero and a ghost pepper. I'm kind of interested to know. I don't remember. I do know it's pretty crazy amount difference, though. There you go. Okay, Tara. Tara has put jalapeno is 2,500, Scoville, and a ghost pepper is 1 million. So basically what that's saying is I don't care. It doesn't matter what you have to drink and put in your mouth after you chew on a ghost pepper. It's not going to help you. All right, so hole number 6 is this hole right here. All right. We do want to our quarterback here for this hole. Quarterback, and we got the sniper in. Okay. I mean, not the sniper, the viper. And let's get that cooking. Let's see if we can get some. I really don't care about this account. I am in the process of playing a new account for rookie. With that account, I am actually going to stop maxing out clubs at a certain level. My extra mile, I'm going to stop upgrading it at level 5, and then figure out what I'm going to stop all the rest of my clubs at, so that it will remain at a very manageable rookie level, so that you all get better, you know, better data, seeing me use a rookie account that has clubs that are a little bit closer to lower level rookies. So hopefully that'll help. And then this account, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably just stop playing with it because I have plenty of other accounts to play. Joe K, I am terrible with really spicy food. I think I can eat it a little bit better than I used to be able to, but I'm a chicken when it comes to really spicy food. I've been eating a little bit of boudin lately. One of my neighbors goes down to the New Orleans area, New Orleans, Nolans, and get some boudin from down there. And I've tried that, and that's got a little bit of spice to it. I don't know how many people here know what boudin is. Probably not a lot. Yeah, this isn't like Clint said, this isn't a bad course for the rookies, and you don't need a whole lot of length. I would rather have a driver that has the curl on it, honestly. Hey, James, I tear up some of those $5 boxes at Taco Bell, though. Give me one of them chalupa meal deals. So what we're going to do here, taking the sniper, I mean that ball out right away. And we're just going to do that. What we're going to do is we want to end up right up in here. So we're going to shoot for this shot right here, and I'm going to take some of that top spin off. We're going to just do one top spin. So we're going to land it about right out here with a ton of curl. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set myself up for the shot right up in here with my Viper. Just a simple little rough bump to the hole. And as you see, I didn't quite go far enough, but we will just go through those trees. So I could have used a little bit more topspin on that shot. So I will definitely add that to my notes. More topspin. And I might go into landscape mode for that shot in the opening round just to give me a little bit more curl. But you can make that shot with just regular foam curl. But if you do have the ability to go into landscape mode, it will help. And you could put a little more topspin on because you can get your shot a little bit farther to the right and get deeper into that fairway. So let's see, I think I can, I can't jump through these trees. We're going to have to curl it around these trees. Okay. 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have to overpower this shot here. We're going to go one top spin here. All right, let's see what this does here. We're going to have to overpower it a little bit. Curl. And see how that works. And we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. So if you can get deeper into that fairway with some topspin in the quarterback, that shot will be a lot better. You will be able to actually aim that Viper up onto the rough, right around the edge of the green, and you will be able to get a ball guide that does give you a pretty good line of sight to the hole, and a really good chance at an albatross from that position if you can get a little bit farther down the fairway. But keep in mind, if you do go short like I did, you can just go around those trees, find an aiming spot, adjust it for the wind to where you want it to be, and then boom, look at, oh, he got ripped off. Adjust it to the wind where it wanted to be, and then just add that curl, and that ball will go right around those trees and jump up onto the green. One bar of topspin and some left spin. Mike asked, would max topspin on the QB put you into the rough? I don't know that I'd go max topspin, because if you do miss it, great left or great right, without a full amount of topspin, you'll probably still stay on the fairway. But you do run the risk of going into the rough if you do miss it left or right. And like I said, if you can go into landscape mode and put a little bit more curl on it, that will give that angle of the ball a little bit more of a right trajectory than the one that you saw mine take. And then that does give you a little bit more room to work with your topspin and not have to worry about the rough as much. Let's see. Did I miss a question on here? Let's see. Yes, Joe says too much topspin in pro and expert can be bad on the right side. Definitely 100% agree with him. Really all you need is right spin and like 1 or 2 bars of topspin in the pro or the expert if you do go with that shot. I do it with I did it with my Apocalypse 3 on my main account, which is the account you'll get to watch after this. But you can do it with upper level, extra mile, or anything with a good amount of curl. Let's see. Go back up here and see if I missed any questions, because we are playing the round, but I do want to make sure I do get questions and not miss them. Okay. Let's see. Now go back down. Why did you mention Taco Bell? Now I'm hungry. Chad said that. Brian Benton said, at what bankroll is it wise to up to expert level in the tournament? I would not measure it by my bankroll. I would measure it by a combination of things. If I was you, I would make sure I was in Tour 8 and Tour 9 playing. And if you feel confident playing those holes with those wins and stuff like that, that's definitely one check mark in good. The bankroll, I go by the 10 times amount. So if you have the 10 times amount to play and be okay through not just qualifying, but opening round and the weekend round, and that's another check mark. That's 2 check marks. And the third check mark I would pay attention to is your clubs. There are some people who do have the skill to get by with only using, medium to nice clubs. But I would definitely recommend going and doing a little bit of research on, what clubs really are recommended and required for the expert to deal with the wins that you will see. Joe K is one of my helpers, one of my mods. He plays a lot of upper level stuff. He would be someone good to contact either in the 19th hole, or even I'm sure he would let you talk to him on Messenger. And then Tim Olson is another guy that has a lot of experience in the upper level tours and tournaments. He's definitely be another good source for you to contact and talk about what clubs they feel that you would need as well. So hopefully that answers your question for you a little bit more longer of an answer than I thought I was going to give, but more information is never bad information, right? Tim McCarthy says, what is landscape mode I speak of? Well, if you have a tablet, you have extra curl because you have a bigger screen. If you have a phone, you have what I call phone curl, which means you can pull to the side as far as you can. Landscape mode is available for people who do have Android phones. It's an app that you can get that lets you turn your phone to the side, and then the screen will turn. And I don't have it on right now on my phone. And that allows you to use full curl on your shots. Sometimes if you're playing and you see someone's like aiming thing go way off the screen when they take their shot, they're using landscape mode. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so let's continue going here. We are getting close. We are getting close to the end of this round already. Hole number 7 and par 3. I'm trying to remember what I'm going to do on this hole. Okay, this is a backbone rough bump. Going with the rough bump here. And we might have to put in a power ball. My backbone is a little bit more leveled up than you may see a lot in the lower rookie levels. So I might not need a power ball, but if you do have a lower level backbone and you use a power ball, you should be able to do the same thing I'm doing. Quasar probably might need a Titan if you do have lower level clubs though, but you can still accomplish the same thing with lower level rookie clubs. So we're going to start with a Navigator and see if I can reach. Okay, and I can reach. So what we're going to do is from there, okay, right in the center of the hole. And we're going to go 2 bars back. Okay. Ah, hit it great to the right. Doe! Doe, doe, doe. But anyways, you see the general, gist of that shot. Perfect shot. Probably a really good chance of going in the hole right there. And as you saw, I did aim my ball guide just a little bit past the hole. And the reason why I do that is because there is a decent little bit of a slope there on the front part of the hole. So if your ball does hit that slope coming off the rough, your ball will slow down and you will be short of the hole. So it is okay to aim just a little bit past the hole on that shot if you take that particular shot. All right, Dane, heading to class, good luck. Study hard, get good grades, so you can grow up and play Golf Clash like the rest of us still do. And if you do record games, go back and watch them and record the wins. Because if you watched my Ricky walkthrough video, you will notice that I didn't give you exact amounts this time. I gave you ranges. So like 3 to 5 miles an hour, 2.5 to 6 miles an hour. Kind of like you see when you're taking the golden shot. You never know what the wind speed is going to be. But unlike the golden shot, we know the direction won't change, but the strength will change. So it's always good to, like Joe said, record your wind strengths and the adjustments you make for each of those shots, so that when you do get in the tournament and you get a different type of wind, you can look down at your sheet, and if you've already had that wind, you can say, oh, well, I used 2 bars of topspin instead of 3 bars this time. So, that's always good to know. More information that you have available to you is better. So awesome tip, Joe K. Oh, Joe K, you're here, and I'm on my iPad, so look at that. I could make you a mod today. Awesome. Yes, Brian Benton. It is an app to download. If you want to contact me on Facebook, you can do that, or put a post in the 19th hole, and I will contact you on the 19th hole. Man, you can't see anything with this dang white line right in the middle. Let's try this and see what this does. Come on, let's see. Let's get an ace here. Ooh, just off. Man, it's hard to line this shot up because the white line in the ball guide blocks the view of the ball guide. So it's really hard to get a line on that shot right there. I was thinking if I turned all the way to the other edge, like with a straight on, from behind the whole view, I'd be able to see it, but I couldn't. Yeah, Tara, four backspin at about 10% to the wind. 10% for the wind. The slope that which that ball is hitting, even if I went full backspin, it's not really going to slow it down. That's one of those shots where if you're going to get the ace, you have to hit the hole, and it will go in, I think. But even if you don't, you're still sitting pretty good right on the fringe for an easy birdie chip. Hole number 8. Let's see. Hole number 8 is this hole. This hole right here is giving people some problems. Joe K says, I am going to the middle fairway on 7 and making better adjustments every time. That's what you do, man. You practice your shots. You find a shot that you like, and then from that spot right there, you just dial it in, one shot at a time until it's the weekend round and you're saying, boom. Well, Joe K, you are a mod, but James is also a mod, so, I don't know if y'all can do things to each other. I don't have like a mod squad, but I do have a couple guys right now, Joe K and Mr. Tim, that are kind of helping me out. Even Brad's helping me out a lot, so, I kind of got my own little version of the mod squad. Had to come up with a different name. All right, so on this shot right here, we are going to go with the extra mile. And we're going to go with the, I think I might go with the Hornet on this one. Team J-Bone, there we go. Is that what we're calling ourselves? You calling y'all Team J-Bone? Joe K says, a rough bump on 7 is super hard unless you can use a wind 5 ball. On rookie, it's not because the low winds. On pro, I disagree with you. On pro with a side wind, it's actually a very safe shot to take. Greg K, are you also a mod? No, not yet. But, I don't ever close the door completely on anybody. Never know. Maybe one day. Bruce just eagled hole 9. Awesome. Awesome job. So we're going to the left side. I've thought about going to the right here. If you go right, then you can use your sniper. But I think definitely the left side is the only way to play this hole. He's using extra mile 7. I'm just waiting for one of these like really high level rookies with like a Apocalypse 3 or 4 to like pull out a globe, and like jump the water and skip to the green in one shot. I'm just waiting for it to happen one day. Yeah, Joe, that's what I figured you meant, but you know, but definitely it's a good shot for the rookies, and I did talk about it in my walkthrough. All right, so we've got the navigator on here. We got to make sure we have a ball with some spin. So I don't know why I picked that. Where's the quasar? Oh, I got to buy some quasars. Come on, quasars. Time is ticking. All right. Now this kind of plays like a downhill shot. Um, it is possible to go in the water here. And we just do want to get out onto that fairway. You know, I have seen a lot of people go into the water on that shot because it does play a little bit downhill. So you do want to make sure you do have at least 2 rings between the edge of that fairway and the rough, in addition to your adjustments for your wind. Because if you don't and you do hit it wrong, you will be in the water. RJ in the house. What up, RJ? I hope you are enjoying your time with your daughter. I know you didn't get a whole lot of time with her on her way through, but I know you're happy to be with her now. And even happier to give the dogs back and have your room. Get back to your room. So probably not the best decision here to go with the Hornet because, as you see, my ball guide is doo-doo. But we learn. We will not have the Hornet next time. Hit that one perfect. Jay Boom is in the house. Dialing it in. Maybe I will stick with that Hornet. RJ, you should have been here a lot earlier. I would have made some more shots. You're my lucky charm, I think. You right, Bruce. You right, buddy. I felt good. I felt good about it once it got lined up. It just sucks when you turn that screen and you see the ball guy just kind of stopping in midair and not continuing. That's a little bit scary, but you just gotta trust your instincts and line the shot up and take it. And a shot like that is good for the Hornet. I'm not a Hornet fan, but there are some shots where I do want the Hornet and would rather play the roll and not the pure backspin. So it's good to learn how to play both clubs. You know, I know there's that crowd that likes the sniper. There's that crowd that likes the Guardian. In my opinion, you need to learn how to play with every club because you never know when you're going to need it. So now we're going to play hole number 9, the dreaded hole number 9. I'm very tempted to try this big topper just to see what it will do. I'm very tempted, but I'm not. We are going to go with the Viper for sure. And we are going back to the Thorn. Or are we? No, we're going to stay with the Hornet here on this shot. The reason why I'm not going back to the Thorn is because I would rather play with that 90 accuracy than a 43 accuracy. If that Thorn was at a 50, I would have definitely used the Thorn. All right, so that's what we're going to go with there. Do want to keep in mind on this drive that you do need to leave at least 2 bars between the edge of the fairway and the rough, because it is a downhill shot, and if you don't, you will be hitting that rough and sand. So be very careful on this drive. And as I say that, I see Bruce saying, first shot overplay win by 20%. Yeah. Definitely a good tip. The Saturn is way cool for this tournament. Mike, I have 2 dogs. I have a full-bred golden retriever, and my second dog is a mixture of the mommy was a golden retriever, and the dad was Great Pyrenees and Commodore mix. So it's like a big white fluff ball, like a, what do you call it? What's Bumble in the reindeer? The reindeer, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie? The Abominable Snowman. We call her the Abominable Snow Dog. I'll have to post some pictures of them on the 19th hole site. She's just a big ball of fur and love. All right, so here we go. Full top spin. We want it to land right about there, okay? So we got our 2 bars here, and now we're going to adjust our extra for the wind right about there. And that's okay. That's okay. The Braves have been playing some pretty good ball lately. That they have. Steve Taylor, what's up, buddy? Joe says, other than the par 5, this is the only other hole with tailwinds and experts. Yeah, man, tough. Tough. They made the wins in pro a little bit tougher this time. James says, short is okay if you bring the dog. What's up, Randy? Good to see you in here. Let's see what he does out of the rough here. Yeah, Clint says a tough spot, definitely. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what we got. So we're going to underpower it a little bit, guys. We're just going to underpower the shot a little bit. So there's a regular shot. Underpower it a little bit. Oh, almost got it. Almost got it. So what I want to do for next time, I really do like that straight on shot right there. I really do like that straight on shot. For my second shot, I need to not hit it quite as far up that fairway. And by doing that, that's going to give me a little bit more room to work with my Viper. So instead of having to underpower that shot, if I can take that second shot about 10 yards less, or about 5 yards less, then I'll basically have that whole patch to work with to maneuver my jump. And I can move my landing spot back a little bit farther. But anyways, that's my thinking on this hole. I like that straight-on shot to the hole. So this is our last shootout here, and then after this I am going to take down the stream for about 5 minutes, and then I will put it back up for a 5-minute window, and then we will start to watch my pro main account, which I did play the other day, last night. All right, let's see if we can get this one. I think we've got this shot just about dialed in, y'all. Just a little bit. Oh, that wasn't even inches. That was milli-inches or whatever you call it. Joe K, how much longer until you play main and expert? Not long, Joe. Got to get a few more clubs leveled up, and it won't be long. I would like to dive into a little bit more of the Tour 9. I almost got Tour 8 finished on it. I would definitely like to get into some Tour 9 stuff and play in that. But yes, definitely getting closer and closer. And then I will play, and at that point I will play 1 expert, 2 pro, and 1 rookie account. And that's how I'll do that. So 0.22 yards. We are almost there. So we will end with minus 13 with a few shots that we might have gotten. So minus 13 could have had a minus 15. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you shoot a minus 30, you're going to win a medal. If you shoot a minus 26 or a minus 27, you're probably going to win a medal too in rookie. And that goes for probably any division that you are in, unless you just get downright unlucky and get matched with someone that just, you know, downright has crazy clubs. So what we're going to do now is take the stream down, and 5 minutes from now I'm going to put it back up, and then we'll have a 5-minute window, and then we will start the pro video. So basically about 10-minute break starting right now.